What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine. So they dropped a new trailer today to a good old horror movie, The Boy 2, Part 2, to a movie that a lot of people ain't seen, but it was a decent little horror movie. I'm going to get a little discussion on that and talk a little bit about that. But before I do that, I got an intro. All right, I'm back. So, The Boy, Part 2. If anybody that was asking to see this, I don't know, man. So the first movie, The Boy, had this big twist at the end. And I don't want to give it away, but guess what? If you've seen Part 2, you should have saw Part 1. So they made it look like this doll was alive, but it really wasn't. It was just a guy it was a kid that was living in the walls that yeah, it was a twist. It was a twist. It was a little different though. I give it to him. It was a little different the way they did it. It was like, a cheap horror movie. It was one of them horror movies that they kind of survived on their jump scares, which it actually was effective in this movie because you kind of didn't know what was going on. And it was kind of one of them movies where a person would leave the room and something's moved and you come back, what happened? Then you hear some walking in the other room, stuff like that where it's like real cheap movie to make, but it still actually does its job. So that means it's going to be a sequel because that means they made some money off that. So we got The Boy 2, and I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this trailer and get a little reaction, little discussion for it, what I think about it. So without further ado, Boy 2.
Jude, I'm home. Jude.
Same old tricks.
Gotcha.
It's fun to be scared sometimes, huh?
Is that Katie Holmes?
It's bad.
It's just
It's pretty violent. I understand that some of Jude's behaviors would be upsetting, but I urge you to find a place where he feels safe. I think it will be good for him. Good for all of us.
Oh my goodness, look at that. That must be the main house.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on,
let's
Jude.
go to some big creepy house.
It looks like he was broken before and put back together.
Who's this handsome chap?
Brahms.
How'd you come up with that?
He tells me all sorts of things.
You okay?
I just think it's all a little bit creepy.
Really?
Is this your new friend, Brahms? What are some of the things you talk about?
The other families he's lived with.
Want to take the doll away from him?
Yes.
It's just a whisper first.
Something is happening to him.
You knew your boy would find him.
Love you, Mommy.
I love you.
Oh God. That was Brahm. Boy 2, Brahms' Revenge or whatever. Look, man, let me tell you something. First of all, they just changed their whole narrative. Now the doll is really possessed. First, it was just a dial, and it was actually somebody that was alive the whole time in the original movie. So the dial is really possessed bit ain't gonna fly. I mean, you could do that. You could do that at some point, but it might not be possessed. They might have something going on with that where they might continue with that same trope where they make you think it's possessed, but it's really some dude doing something. So I mean, that's cool. This movie looks bad though. It looks like one of them bad movies that I still want to see though. Look like a bad movie that I'm gonna have fun with because it's so bad. Because sometimes a lot of horror movies are fun to watch, seeing how bad and how they try to scare you and they don't, and it's just kind of fun picking out the shitty almost scares where it's like nice try, you know. Yeah, I think I can have fun with this and laugh at it, seeing them try to be scary. And if it's PG-13, you can forget that. I'm out. You know, if you're gonna make a low budget horror movie, at least make it rated R, because you're only gonna get so many people in anyway. So whatever. But like I said, it looked like fun, not for the right reasons though. It looked like it's gonna be fun picking out how bad it is, picking it apart, how bad it looks. Oh, Brahms! I can't even remember at the end of that movie did the Brahms really die? Did Brahms die? I can't remember. You know, why did they go live in this house? That's another thing. It's like, oh, he's having trouble. He need to go somewhere and relax. Yeah, let's go to this big spooky mansion. Yeah, okay, that's a good place to relax. Anyway, it looks entertaining. I kind of want to see it. Or I do want to see it because these are movies that I enjoy watching. Not because they're good, because they are so bad I can actually sit down and laugh at how bad they are. And it looks pretty bad. So we'll see, man. It's they trying real hard with the jump scares, and it's like they even went so far as to have the actress, like, you know, jump, like that's supposed to scare us. And then we already knew right after that a jump scare was going to happen. A jump scare was going to happen right after that. So anyway, you can't, if you're going to do an effective jump scare, you can't let us know it's coming. That's their problem, man. They do the music, they do the setup, or sometimes it'd be real quiet. We know when the jump scare is coming. We are programmed to expect it at certain points because y'all always give the cues. Y'all always cue it up. Stop doing that. If you want to improve your jump scares, we got to not see that shit coming at all. But yeah, old Brahms is up to his old tricks. Now, I did see one part on there where it looked like somebody else had the little mask on or whatever. So maybe Brahms is still there doing shit in the background and running through the walls or whatever. You know, where you'll think it's kind of the same premise. You'll think it's a ghost or something this dial's possessed, but it was just a person basically fucking doing pranks on people. It's basically a person pranking people to death. No. But anyway, that's my little discussion reaction for The Boy 2. It's called Brahms. I know they wanted to call it Brahms Revenge. I bet you they did, but that's just way too corny. So they just called it Brahms, which don't make sense because his name was Brahms. So it's saying Brahms what? You know, I bet you it was going to be Brahms Revenge. And they was like, nah, you know what? Leave off the revenge. Just call it Brahms. That's even dumber. I'd have been okay with Brahms Revenge because that'll let me know for sure when I read that title, this is going to be a corny ass movie. All right, man. That is my discussion, my little reaction for The Boy 2, Brahms Revenge. I like to call it Brahms Revenge. But that's my reaction for it. So go ahead, give me some thumbs up if you like this video and share it with your friends if you like it, and subscribe to the channel. please help me out by giving me a subscription and leave a comment. I'd like to know what people think about Brahms' Revenge. And yeah, I'm out of here. Appreciate you. Anybody for checking out the video. If my thing will work right. Okay, now I'm out of here. Peace.